there?
Yes, and I saw there were pictures of her up there.
Yes.
And so,
and Sue.
Yes, and Sue. So, I mean, I guess it looked so fun. I mean, it looked like a party where you go and network and maybe, you know, just, you know, do you have any favorites or?
I really enjoy all of it. Honestly, I have always done community service, so that's always been my first love. And really volunteering with children is probably more where my heart is at. I've done like in-school things in the past where I lived before. And so I like the Chicago Jaycees because you have everything. Like, I like to network, you know, definitely can get out there and meet new people, and it's great to do that, especially in a city of this size. Like, I'm just of the belief that you can never have too many friends.
Yes.
So, especially when you know, I live here without any family, you know, your friends become your family.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of Dr. Sandy's thing, too, like, we're all family. So, yeah, so I don't know that I have a favorite. I think our holiday party is always great, which is actually next week. It's always a really great time. Just we're doing some fundraising for one of the programs that is close to our hearts, as well as just having a great time. I'm actually going to be bartending for the event.
How fun!
Yeah, it will be.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever bartended before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
so
have
it's okay.
not, and you know,
well, and I'm not very shy, so I have no problem just saying, hey, how's it going? And, you know.
That's so great. I mean, have you noticed personally any things that have sort of come out of you being a member there? Obviously, we talked about how you basically instantly had friends, and it helped you really sort of get your bearings in Chicago and helped it feel more like home. But in terms of like the professional development and, you know, even just, I'm sort of the belief that, you know, volunteering feeds your soul too. And so I guess, you know, talk a little bit more about that. I mean, in terms of, you know, what you've gotten out of it. My personal growth?
Absolutely. Well, I feel really blessed to have been president this year, honestly. Everyone's been so super supportive, and I've definitely seen myself grow tremendously, not just as president, but when I was director of membership also, like wanting to get out there and wanting to meet people and wanting to make a difference. And what's great is that on like the state level as well as the region level, there are lots of different trainings that are offered. So we have what we call general assemblies. Like the Illinois State Jaycees has a general assembly 3 times a year, and they typically bring in these phenomenal speakers. We just had one in November with Matt Booth, and he, oh my goodness, it was phenomenal. Like, I can't even explain how good it was. He's just a very positive speaker who really like talks about, you know, personal growth and how to achieve goals, and you know, what's the difference between goals and dreams, and you know, that type of thing. It was really, really good. So for me, like doing this professional type stuff, I've definitely seen myself emerge more in my personal life as a leader, and I've definitely grown tremendously throughout this year. I can, you know, I've had people say, oh, you've done so many things, and I'm like, no, and then you look back and you go, wow, I really have done a lot. Like,
well, and things maybe that you shied away from before, you're much more inclined to actually tackle them now.
Absolutely. I had to do public speaking like a couple months ago in front of, we had a big fundraiser, and I had to be on stage, and I start off with, I'm not a public speaker, and everyone was like, you did so well. Like, you are a public speaker, you just don't know it. So, little things like that.
Yeah. Well, that's good. This can be kind of intimidating, but, you know, we have a camera. We don't have hundreds of people that we're looking in the face. So, I don't know if I could have done that. But we have just a couple minutes left. If anyone has a question, please. Oh, we have one. Excellent. Question: what has been your greatest experience being a JC, or has there been a moment that has affected you personally?
I would say my greatest moment, my greatest experience since becoming a member was we all went down to Camp New Hope in Mattoon, Illinois, and this is a camp for severely disadvantaged, disabled children and their families for the summer. We do this annually in May. And so we went down on a Saturday and we all cleaned. And it wasn't just Chicago chapter. It was all of the chapters, you know, in Illinois. So you have a barrage of people out of 3,000 coming and cleaning up this camp. And it was really wonderful because you're able to see what the camp looked like in the morning and then how it looked in the evening when we were all said and done. And it's just, it was a really great feeling to know that everyone came out for this one single thing. Everyone was really, you know, there for the same cause. So
that sounds wonderful. Did you actually work with the families, or? We
didn't. It was just a cleanup right then. But yeah, I would definitely love to go see the families and visit in the summer.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming, and it's really been enlightening for me. I knew a little bit, but I had no idea really the extent to which, you know, you guys get out there and really make a big difference. Again, if you want to tell them how to contact the Jaycees.
Absolutely. You can go to our website at www.chicagojaycees.org, or you can call us at 312-409-1603.
Great. And again, Silver Lining Foundation, here's the information, phone number 312-345-1322. And thank you, everyone, and have a good evening.
Thank you.